Can you not?
I'm only growing it out for Hawaii.
I was wondering why your hair was growing.
I think it looks really nice, man.
Yeah, because I'm going to Hawaii the beginning of May, and I want some natural sun protection on my
Oh, I
scalp.
thought you were gonna go for some cornrows. Oh,
No.
damn.
So I'm gonna get a little bit shaggy in the next month and a half, and then I'm gonna shave when I get back to Hawaii.
No, please
Bro, no.
Please
It's way better smooth. So
What are
I
the
disagree.
Odds that he comes back with like a laid back accent, like yo, sup, bros? No?
0%.
Okay.
Does not sound like him at all.
No.
He is the least likely person on God's earth to come back with a laid back accent.
Especially because it's like a family vacation. We're not like gonna go visit a bunch of Hawaiian locals and learn the lingo. Like I'm gonna be on the beach with my grandmother. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be like learning how to speak Rasta or something.
Rasta?
You went.
Is that what you think?
That's a different.
I
spot,
said or whatever. Okay, so it's an umbrella term. I know. I know
went
that's
for
the
the
Caribbean.
laid back.
I'm just a little concerned.
I know that's Jamaican. I understand. I couldn't remember the word for people from Hawaii other than Hawaiian. Like that's not what the lingo is called.
What is
Samoan?
it?
That from
No,
Samoa,
it's
dude.
not Samoa. It's something weird sounding.
Yeah, I couldn't think of what
way.
it was called, so I just said Rasta because that's the first thing that came to mind. Like the island vibe, you know? Like I don't know.
The
Talk
island,
about them island boys. Them island boys.
The reggae. That's reggae. Island Boys is reggae.
I don't think the Island Boys he's talking about are reggae. I don't think the Island Boys are reggae.
100% reggae.
Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going? How you doing on this fine day, this morning, this great time that you're listening to this? Maybe it's your drive time commute. Maybe it's the evening before you go to bed. Maybe we're the sultry voices that put you to sleep. Anyways, it's beers per minute, right here, coming at you live.
Are we drinking beers tonight?
Are we drinking beers tonight? I don't know. What are you drinking?
What am I drinking? I'm drinking the good old Nelson's and Orange.
Calvin's supposed to say that.
Well, he just asked if we were drinking beer, so neither of us said it right
now.
So
neither of us said, "What are we drinking tonight, boys?"
What are we drinking tonight, boys?
What are we drinking tonight, boys? I don't know. So you're drinking Nelson's and orange juice.
Nelson's and Orange, a classic. I was all out of mixers, and my wife was at the store, and I was like, "Just buy orange juice. It's easy." Because it goes with rum and vodka, so like I don't have to.
It doesn't really go with rum.
Kind of does.
It doesn't really though.
So you're not drinking anything, Devin, at all?
No, I don't have.
You gotta get some liquid.
We kind of just like really rushed into this. I didn't have time to like think about it. And
you said you were ready like an hour and a half ago.
Do you not have any?
Yeah, I was ready. It doesn't mean I have something in front of me.
I mean, you did at one point, right?
No,
dude. Okay, what is that?
What you got there, buddy?
What are you drinking, Devin?
Just Evan Williams.
Just drink Evan Williams out of the bottle
into a wine glass that I've had sitting here since the last time
just
we
pour
recorded.
it
We're
into your
going
mouth.
all fancy on this episode right here.
Pour it right into your mouth, Devin.
There we go. And that's what I have. I have Evan Williams inside of a wine glass.
Nice. Some Evan Williams with some wine residue. Mix. Got something he's gonna pop.
I do.
What is it?
Neon Snow Apocalypse. Guys,
he's finally drinking beer again.
I have jumped off the wagon. I'm back. Now this podcast can be funny again.
Look at those rosy cheeks. We could tell he was back before he even opened the beer. I'm joking.
But not really. No, I'm back on it. I just started a couple days ago. It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
This one I haven't.
You're gonna gain all that weight that you lost?
No. Oh hell no. I'm down at a solid 173, and I'm sticking here.
Nice job,
Mhm.
man.
I think this is the first time that Mick and I are both wearing jackets, and Devin's not.
That's not
Yeah, because
true.
you're always wearing like a hoodie or something.
You always have a jacket on.
You literally just said the last episode you said I've never seen Devin in a hoodie.
You're the
That's-
jacket
I-
And
guy.
now
no.
you're saying that I wear
I did
hoodies?
Devin,
not
you're the
say
jacket
that.
guy. You're always wearing a jacket.
Yeah,
That's not true.
Yes.
yeah, because
Every
you're always
episode.
just come home from work in your work hoodie, and that's when you jump on the camera.
I'm never wearing a work hoodie on camera.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, oh, I'm cold. I just need some warmth. I can't get out of a coat. It's.
He's not acclimated to this, northwestern atmosphere. He craves
No,
he
I'm
craves
not.
the sand of Mexico.
I mean, at least quarter of it.
I crave a quarter of the sand.
The sand.
No more. An eighth of the sand, actually,
An eighth. Ooh.
because the other eighth is Spanish.
Mm.
So
Is there no sand in Spain?
I don't know. I guess
I
mean, there has to
I
be-
think
there
Spain
has to
has
be-
beaches.
Yeah, there has to be sand somewhere in Spain. It's,
you never hear about Spanish beaches, though. They're not really renowned for their beaches. There,
What are they renowned for?
hot men.
What is Spain?
cheese?
Spain is known for
Yes.
cheese.
I don't know.
I
Whatever.
I
Mick
guess
said
they are
sounded more
known for like
accurate.
the Rico Suave guy. Like that's like the Spaniard,
Rico.
right?
Rico
Dancing.
Suave.
Spanish dancing. Yeah, yep. So they're known for like entertainment
meats.
more so,
Big meats. Big meats.
like
Mhm.
huge slongs.
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
That's exactly what I meant.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, completely.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't hear about like food from Spain really. I hear like whenever
Wine.
anyone's talking about
Wine's a big thing.
yeah, I guess Spanish wine is big. But I feel like Spanish wine's like overshadowed by like French or Italian wine also. Like
I don't think it's overshadowed.
well like when if you go to like a fancy winery or not a winery, a wine tasting place and they're like
Okay.
showcasing wine, I feel like you're going to get more wine from Italy or France than you are from Spain. You know? Like I don't know, I just feel like
Possibly.
I feel like Italian wine is like supposed to be the best wine.
Yeah, but
But I've also I don't know.
like
I'm
Schwab was
not
saying, $3 or $4 for a bottle of wine is you're getting ripped off if it's more than that. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
in France. Yeah, France has cheap wine because there's so much of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a wine snob by any means. I drink cheap wine.
Oh, we know.
Wine-
I almost got some mead for this evening, almost,
Mm.
but
Paella.
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 Mhm. Paella.
Definitely a Spanish thing.
They're the garbage food of Europe.
Oh, paella is the most amazing food.
Well, I mean, it's
So
literally
good.
it's paella's like was originated as how do we combine all the leftovers into a meal? That's how paella started. So it's
You
I
turn it
don't
into
think you can
literally-
say
deliciousness.
that. I don't think you can accurately say
Yes,
that at
that's
all.
what Spaniards say. Actually,
Where?
the people from Spain.
You know,
who did you
Spaniards
hear
from
that from?
Spain.
It was a the TikToker from Spain, and he was talking about different.
I don't trust
Different
your
meals.
information that you get from
Okay.
TikTok. You believe everything you
I
hear
don't
from
need you to
TikTok
trust
is fact.
Trust what I'm saying. I don't
Have
need
you
that.
guys ever heard Sean Connery do a Spanish accent?
I've only
It's on the
I've
movie
only
of
heard him.
Highlander.
I've only heard him on Celebrity Jeopardy.
Okay, and that wasn't even him. It's great because he's not Spanish at all,
Mm.
but he plays this swordsman, and he's a Spaniard from Spain.
Hmm.
That's exactly how he talks, and he's in Scotland, and there's the main guy tells him about haggis. He goes, haggis? What is this haggis? I don't know what this haggis. You every word you just said knows you know the ins and outs of haggis, my guy. Like
You probably made haggis yourself, sir. Yeah.
You guys ever watch Highlander?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh, good show. There could only be one.
I've heard of it. I've heard that quote a bunch.
It's good.
I've never seen it.
Dudes with swords. One of them has to cut the other one's head off, and then they get shocked with lightning, and they get
Mhm.
absorbs the power.
They're like immortal or something, but like
yeah,
the existence of other immortals weakens them or something like that.
Yep.
Like
it's kind of like The One. Did you ever see that? Jet Li. Oh,
No.
dude. It's on HBO, so you got to watch it, Devin. It's amazing. It's freaking multi-universes, and the guy figures out that if he kills himself in a different universe, the power gets split up between the rest of him.
Mm.
So he's going through each universe and killing himself so he could be the one.
That
Interesting.
sounds like
Yeah.
a multiverse of madness. Type
It's
of
great.
thing.
It's an awesome movie. And it's martial
Like-
arts because it's
Like
deadly.
that's what evil Doctor Strange did, right? Is he would go to different multiverses and kill that Doctor Strange to absorb their powers.
I don't know much about Doctor
Is that what
Strange.
he
Yeah.
did?
Well, that was in the most recent movie. The what was it?
Oh,
I don't think
didn't watch
that's
the
what he
new
was
one.
doing.
Yeah, no, that's what the evil guy was doing. That's how he was like had all these weird. He was going to he was killing
Spoilers?
different Doctor Stranges. It's been out enough. I can't spoil it anymore.
You can totally spoil it.
Well, I mean, the evil Doctor Strange is like a known comic book villain already. Like, I knew about him before the movie,
Yeah.
so it's not like I'm spoiling the whole universe. But yeah, I can't remember. He's not called Doctor Strange. It's called like something. It's what is he?
Dr.
I need to Google it
Strangelove.
now. I need to Google what evil Doctor Strange is called.
I'm pretty sure he's just still called Doctor Strange.
Nurse
No,
practitioner?
He's called something.
Steve.
Keep going. You're getting
Is
closer.
it? Barry. No? I think Steve is
Nope,
closer.
not there.
Steve is Steve the pedophile.
Sinister
He's
Strange?
called Strange Supreme.
I
In
don't
a
know.
Taco Supreme.
Strange
In
Supreme
a Cutlass Supreme.
is what he's called in the comics, anyways. And he's he starts pulling monsters and other people from like different universes and like absorbing their power and like turning into like a evil person. They explored him a little bit in the What If series. Do you guys watch that?
Not yet. That's on my list of things.
That's really good. There's an episode about him, about Strange Supreme. And so because I watched that, I already knew about him when he
Okay.
showed up in the new Doctor Strange movie.
Sweet.
Okay, here's the thing. You were wrong about the stealing the power part.
What does he do? Why is he killing all the other Doctor Strangers?
Because he was trying to
Stranger
find
danger, stranger
versions
danger.
of himself who might be happily living with their Christine Palmer. And when he couldn't find that, he set out to kill other versions of himself.
Oh.
Okay, so that was what
So
he
it
was
had nothing
doing
to
in
do
the
with
movie.
power.
So
Okay.
so it's I can't be happy, so you can't be happy.
Okay, because in the What If he was absorbing powers. He turned into like this big weird monster thing. So maybe it's just a different version of him.
Well, we
Of
have
Strange
established there is
Supreme.
Because the MCU doesn't follow comics exactly.
Oh. Well, yeah, the Strange Supreme he wasn't bad.
Yeah, he
No.
was.
If you not in the What If, no. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
He
Get
wasn't
into
bad.
Yeah,
it.
he was. Did
This
you
is
watch
what
it?
people want to hear.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah,
he wasn't
he
bad.
turned evil. He like turned into a monster, dude.
No, because they were all like it doesn't matter.
Go, do it. Talk about it.
They
Come
were all
on, this
together
is
at the end.
riveting conversation.
Sure, it might have
I'm
ended well, but
invested.
he definitely went evil for a bit.
You're really not invested.
I am
actually.
invested. Actually,
You can't-
I'm invested.
You're doing something else right now. What are you doing right now?
I'm listening. Can you give me a verb? Somebody.
I don't know why that was so funny. Squelching,
Squelching? Okay.
or is that would be a verb, or would it just be squelch?
Melt.
I think just squelch is the verb.
Squelch, I think it is, yeah. Okay. So let's get into it. The what if stuff here. Come on.
Are you doing like a?
No, I want
doing an
to
ad-lib?
know your Mad Libs.
What?
Yeah. What Mad Lib are you doing?
I'm not.
What
no,
Mad
I'm-
Lib are
I'm-
you doing?
Don't worry about it. We're just getting a
He's
conversation.
definitely Mad-libbing.
I'm throwing in. I'm asking questions every now and then.
He's definitely Mad Libbing.
Yep.
Why won't he just tell us that he's Mad Libbing?
Your mom's mad living.
That's not very nice to say about my mother.
All right, you want to do Would You Rathers? that what you said?
I don't think anybody said would you rather, but do we want to do some would you rather?
What did you say? I could have sworn that's what you just said.
No.
What?
Nobody said would you rather.
What-
I mean,
did
I was
you-
trying to prepare the game, perm or pew, but I couldn't get
Mad
enough
Libs.
pictures put together yet. but it's coming.
Armor
Don't worry.
Pube?
Yeah.
Oh, that game's gonna be easy, dude.
I mean, I found some good ones. It's gonna be hard.
I don't think so.
Bow wow.
Um,
Which okay, but speaking about there, Devin, you're kind of looking off to the side. All
do you guys want to do a draft?
a drift.
It's been a while since we've done a draft.
We don't have our referee though. I think he's gonna be back
Yeah, we
next
can't
week.
really do a draft without
We
him.
could just have the audience be the referee. It'll be fun. I mean, we don't have to declare a winner right now.
Or what if we get change it up just a little bit and just get the parameters of the draft and then have it all ready for next week? Because
No.
Swaz should be back next week. Swaz is gonna be back next week.
Okay, I guess we got to do draft next week then. I still want it to be like what we come up with on the spot. I don't want us to prepare for it.
Okay. Well, so you'll have to give us the day of then, or just a little bit before, like an hour beforehand, or a little bit beforehand of like the parameters or the
topic.
Yeah, topic. That's the word I
Why?
was thinking of. Just to give a little bit of a on the dome, because it'll be in the
No.
background.
On the spot immediately, because I think of the topic on the spot, so I'm not getting any more preparation than you.
Right. So, but even then, it'd be just like a half hour before you think of, okay, we're gonna do Fallout. What's the best thing in Fallout, or whatever,
Sure.
or whatever.
I feel like Fallout's too specific of a draft.
I just looked at a poster I have of Fallout. So
It has
Devin,
to
you're
be.
being real quiet. What's
It has to
going
be
on,
like
bud?
vague things. Like
You're being
I'm
real.
really tired.
You just looking off to the side.
I'm a little. I'm trying to look at some. I'm trying to look up stuff.
like
That's it.
trees.
Like trees.
Yeah.
Are you in incognito?
Am I incognito?
What?
You say you're looking at stuff. I mean, make
He's
sure
on his phone.
Are you protecting
No,
your IP?
I'm on my. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
okay.
no,
I mean, you use ExpressVPN. Not a sponsor.
I don't.
I like ExpressVPN. They're pretty cool.
I like Radmin VPN.
Radman? I never heard that one.
Radmin. It's great because it you can join a VPN with friends, so it's also like a virtual LAN at the same time.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's got dual purpose.
Mm.
So like if you play a game where like you have to host the server yourself instead of like use Valve's servers or something.
Oh,
like
yeah, that's good, yeah.
Minecraft, for example, you
Mhm.
have to host a server yourself. Before you'd have to either like port forward or like use Hamachi or some other way to try
Hamachi.
to connect. Radmin VPN not only shields your IP as a VPN, but then also acts as a virtual LAN network that your friends
Are they
can
free
join.
or do you have to pay for them?
It's free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've been using that now for all of those games that you don't have like their own servers.
That's pretty cool.
What is Devin looking up? He's like
I don't know. He's very
typing
like
and reading. He's like reading a novel or something on the other screen.
I don't know.
What's been going on?
Why
with
did you
guys?
name yourself D Money? I just realized that.
The money.
Because I'm trying to rebrand myself.
It's D Money.
Are we eating Devin's Little Workshop? Is Devin's Little Workshop really?
No.
Oh, damn it.
That's definitely not. the
Devin's
name
Little
for it right
Workshop
now.
is never gonna release. It's
What's a
like
liquid?
Half-Life 3.
It's like
Have a liquid?
sword,
Give me a liquid.
sword and skulls and
What?
skull and sword, skull and bones. What's that
Skull and Bones.
game that's never coming out?
Half-Life 3.
The Ubisoft game.
Half-Life 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Half-Life
one.
3, yeah, it's never.
That's
at
what
all.
I said.
No, Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones?
The Ubisoft game that is constantly being pushed back.
I've never even heard of it.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year.
Oh, I do remember that one.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, it was supposed to come out in 2018.
Okay. But yeah, I tell you, very familiar. Okay, give me a liquid, Devin.
Pus.
Urine.
Ew.
You told me to give you a liquid.
He said pus. Pus
I
is
did
worse
say
than
pus.
urine.
That doesn't.
My
feel like
mission
it's
in
always
life is to
liquid.
just outdo Devin in everything.
Okay.
It's not hard to do, bud.
I know. It's really easy. I win all the
It's better.
time.
You're just so much better. Do you realize that?
So, do you guys know who Harry Mack is? I have texted you, Devin, a little bit about it.
I do now.
I don't know who Harry Mack is.
So, Harry Mack is probably one of the best white rappers, white freestylists out there.
There we go. That sounds better.
Yeah.
Better than Eminem?
For freestyle,
Eminem has done freestyle.
right? But I've seen more of
I
Harry's
mean,
than I
yeah.
have of him. So,
Okay.
I'd say if I get the evidence, yes, I would say freestyle wise, yes.
I will say that yeah, he's definitely a better freestyler. Eminem was a good freestyler, but like he's not at this level necessarily.
Harry's
And at least it's been a very long time since he's done it.
Sure.
He's on such a different level than we could ever imagine to be at. The way he thinks. He did a thing with Gary Vee, and he was talking about how he thinks about his words and the words that people give him. Like, he doesn't focus on trying to get that word into the sentence. Like, it's he puts that word about like 10 words down from where you'd think he'd put it in to
Right.
rhyme it. He's going to be in Seattle on the 19th of March. Or May. It's already March.
19th of March is like 2 days from now.
Right, yeah, May. It's Showbox Soto, and I'm going to go because he's going to be amazing. I think we should go. You guys should go too.
I don't know. I listened to it. It doesn't really sound like my vibe.
He's a freestyler,
He
though.
did sound very good, though.
His show's not
know.
going to be like it's. I feel like his shows will be like those ones that you don't know what's going to happen. Like, yeah, they have a set they usually play, but if they decide they don't want to, it's just going to be whatever happens.
I don't know. I don't feel like I would enjoy a freestyle rap show, personally.
I mean, I think he probably has songs too that he's going to do, but he is so good. I'll put a link in the in Discord too. But he's.
Are you trying to write a freestyle rap right now? Is that what's going on?
No, I'm not. I tried.
He's ad-libbing a freestyle rap.
My ADHD is way too bad that I can't do that because I just would end up really sad.
I can only write ballads.
Really?
That's it.
He writes really emotional, sad, sappy.
Not always sad, but usually, yeah, kind of sappy, like ballads. Well, ballad doesn't have anything to do with the content. It has to do with the rhyming structure. That's what quantifies a ballad. It's the style of lyric.
Rose has his thorn. It's like sad country emo.
No,
Is a ballad. Yeah. Yes.
That's not.
that's
what
that's a emotional genre. That's not a
if
style
you
of
listen
writing.
to like a metal ballad, it's like a sad emo version of a country song.
Okay, but
just with a little
what I'm
more
saying
of
is
a-
you could have a sad emo country song that's not in the style of a ballad at all. Also, like
Right. I'm saying ballads. That's kind of what they are.
that's
though.
what ballad.
That's what a
comes-
ballad is. A
That's what
ballad
you think
is
of when you hear the word ballad. You think of sad country emo.
because it's a mix of a bunch of different things, and it usually is like either like I love you or I lost you.
I don't
something like
think you
that.
know what a ballad is.
Yeah.
Actually,
No, I do.
'Cause
It's from the heart. It's like, oh.
it's nothing to do with the subject. It has to
It
do
is
with
what
the
killed metal
style
in
of
the 80s,
writing.
though. Did you know that?
Ballad killed metal,
Yep, ballad killed metal in the
like how
80s.
video killed the radio star.
Pretty much, yeah. Because when Poison came out with their ballad, the Every Rose Has a Thorn, whatever it is,
Mhm.
then every metal band had to put that out because it was such a hit. So Twisted Sister and all other hair metal bands had to put out these ballads. That's not what they started out doing.
Sure.
That's not what they wanted to do. Then
They were good.
they didn't want to make them though. That's like freaking Cherry Pie. It was a joke. That song is a joke. When they said, "Hey, we want you to write a song for it. You need to write a song like this." I said, "Okay, we'll write something." And they wrote the stupidest thing they could think of. First thing came to his head,
And then it was a
it was
hit?
their hit. It was their one hit. Like that's it.
They probably resent it.
They do. Oh, so much. I watched the thing about it, and like it's the worst song they ever wrote. It's the stupidest song they ever wrote.
Okay, so there's two definitions of ballad, which is why we're confused. So you are correct. A ballad is a slow, sentimental, or romantic song.
Mhm.
That is one definition. I'm referring to the style of writing. So it's a poem or song that narrates a story in short stanzas. So it's the way that it's written. It's like a b like verse, and then a chorus, and then like a bridge.
So beat
and then,
poetry.
it's like sort of. It's like a specific style of writing with shorter stanzas.
Okay.
Like that's what I was referring to, was that kind of ballad, because I can write about anything, but I usually write in that same style of writing. It doesn't have to be a sentimental song.
And there's a difference too, because you could write a ballad that's sentimental, but it's not like sentimental in the way you think of. Because like you could have a real like hardcore, I hate you kind of ballad.
Yeah, you can have like
there's some good ones.
emotional angst ballad. Yeah,
Is the sweater song a ballad?
probably.
Sweater song. I don't know what that is.
It's not called the
Weezer.
sweater song. It's called something else.
It's Undone. You know, it is
It's
called
Undone,
Undone,
yeah.
the sweater song.
Yeah, Undone, and then in
Weezer.
Yeah.
parentheses, the sweater song.
I don't like Weezer.
You don't like
No.
Weezer?
That sucks.
I'm me be.
Weezer's
Goddamn.
Weezer's great.
I am. Those are short stanzas, right?
Yes, those are very short.
That's a ballad right there.
I don't like Weezer.
That's a ballad if I've ever seen one. It's weird you don't like Weezer.
They sound the same.
Well, because his voice is very distinct.
It's not just that. Every like the pace of their songs, the tone of their songs, it's all the same.
Hmm.
If you
I've
go
heard people
from
say that
each
about
album,
3 Days Grace too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
3 Days Grace is all the same.
Until the singer left. Now it's
And then it got worse. Yeah.
now it's crap. And then go to listen to Saint Estonia, and then you're good. You get
Because
that 3 Days Grace.
I feel like the new singer for 3 Days Grace is like a background singer that tried to do lead. Like he sounds like he would be great as like the second voice
that
in a
makes
song.
sense. Yeah.
But like if he tries to lead, it's just like the same tone the whole time.
What got me was there was no substance to the songs. It was like 2 verses and then a chorus repeated 7 times. Like it really, there was no substance to these songs. Like the old ones had verses. Like every verse was different. And yes, he repeated the chorus a bunch of times, but each verse was different.
Yeah. There's only a couple I like on the Human album.
That was with the new singer.
That's a new singer. It's let me see. Like I like the Human Race one, and I like the I Am Machine because they're catchy. But yeah, like a lot of their songs are just very kind of repetitive.
Yes. Well, and I mean, look at the dude.
The Real You is good too.
What happened to them? They look like douchebags now.
I don't know, bro.
Do you look at the picture on Spotify?
I guess they have new albums after Human, also.
Look at them. It's not
We're 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have Outsider as well.
Outsider and then Explosions. Yeah,
I haven't heard anything from Explosions yet.
Look at just their cover picture. It's so.
Did they ever not look like douchebags?
Yeah.
I think now they just look old. Also,
The one dude
3
looks
Days
like the guy
Grace.
from Skillet.
I don't
Like, the
know.
guy
They
from
always,
Skillet's
they
better.
kind of always look like douchebags.
Have they?
Yeah, they kind of always looked bad.
Well, no. Look at the old pictures. But it was a not as much.
They just kind of always looked bad.
They've looked bad, but not in the style of we're coordinating.
we're coordinating our terribleness.
So wait, the coordination is what
I think
makes
that.
you-
Yeah, I
what
think
makes
that's
feel
what it does.
douchey to you?
Yes, because it's like, oh yeah, you.
These guys all look like they drink Monster and punch holes in drywall.
Oh, I'm sure. Wait. The old pictures or the new ones?
The old ones.
The old ones. Oh, of course. Yeah. Look at the time it was. Except for this one. That's a good one. When there's
No, that looks so douchey.
that one's better. That's in the better. That's when he was going through his mental stuff, too. I believe. I saw him, in like the tour that right before he went into the loony bin. And it was really good. He was like arguing with his microphone stand.
What was the microphone? What was the microphone stand saying?
Oh, I don't know, but he was throwing it back.
Yeah, he was twerking. Dang.
We are sponsored by Dubby Energy. Head over to dubby.gg and use the code BPM at checkout to get 10% off. Again, that's BPM at checkout to get 10% off your order. Dubby, wage war on big energy.
Hey, Steve.
Yo, Jeremiah.
I think we're doing an ad.
Is that what we're doing here?
We're doing an ad. I think for Wired and Weird, our podcast.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's a fun time. If you guys don't know Wired and Weird, you got to check it out. We do Would You Rathers.
Tell lots of corny dad jokes.
We catch up. I'm gone. I'm busy. I do stand-up comedy. We're gone. We
All
talk
the time.
stand-up comedy. So I talk about being on the road, doing shows.
Telling lots of stories about just life and what we see, and we also talk a lot of sandos.
We talk sandwiches
So
constantly.
You might get hungry.
If you guys love silly jokes, if you guys love sandwiches and buddies catching up and silliness in general,
check us out.
Check
That's
out-
what we're here for.
check out Wired and Weird.
Yeah.
What the hell else
Why
are you
not?
doing? Yeah. Anyway, we love you.
Love you guys.
Must have been a good show.
Give me a plural noun.
Plural noun.
Multiple.
Humans,
Is that I guess
stones.
You said humans?
Um,
Humans works.
Aborigines.
I'm debating this one.
I'm gonna make it terrible. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it
That's-
the worst thing.
Okay. Give me something alive, Devin.
Alive?
Not Aborigines.
Aborigines.
Your mom.
No. A snail.
Snail. Okay.
I will say that I like my hair better than I used to like it.
That's good.
That's good. It looks good.
You
I
should
think
keep
your hair
it.
did look good. Like it, you actually do look better with a little bit of hair.
I
Like
feel
this
well. I
one, yeah,
feel
it
like
feels good.
I feel like now it doesn't. It's like for somehow it got thicker, and it has more volume than it had when I was in my younger 20s. Like before, it was just flat and greasy and flaccid. Like it was gross, and I hated it because it could never do anything. It never looked good. It just looked like it looked like I was bald with brown on my head. Like it wasn't. There was no.
Oh yeah,
No
probably the years
texture
of
to
shaving it just kind of made it coarser.
If Seinfeld has taught us anything, the more you shave it, the thicker it grows back. So,
I feel like that's actually a myth.
oh, of course it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lie completely.
Yeah.
That's why I said Seinfeld taught us that.
Seinfeld taught you that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it did grow back thicker, I think, than it used to be.
I mean, you are older now.
Does your hair get thicker with age?
I think it can.
Yeah.
I think it can change from when you were 17,
From
16.
10 years ago.
Speaking of 17, just like it brought back to like thinking of Avril Lavigne. Did you see the thing where she was accepting an award and some topless lady walked up on stage?
Was that recent?
Yeah.
I saw a thing about it. I didn't realize that was recent.
Yeah, just
What was it for? Why was she?
She was getting an
doing that?
award, and this lady, it was a protest thing. Lady was doing it.
For what though? That's what
She's
I'm wondering. What was she
protesting
protesting?
complications.
Some movement. But yeah, Avril was
Avril.
like, "The hell's wrong with you? Get off the
Lavigne.
stage."
Award.
She's always been one.
Naked
I know
lady.
how much you love her so much, Devin.
Mm,
Just she does it.
mm.
It was the Juno Awards.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like, live. Yeah. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that she just like she
Oh,
walked
yeah.
around and you see the camera guy like quickly pan to one side and
Yeah.
just have Avril on one side and then keep panning around.
Yeah, she's got like writing on her body. It's like
She's got,
the
like,
clock. The clock is
and-
ticking.
Like the jewels all over her boobs.
Clock is ticking.
Mm-hmm.
She's right.
Yeah, it's like a environmentalist, I think.
Yeah. And she even said, like, if anybody wants to rush the stage again, I will, like, F you up or something like that. Like, she wasn't having it after that.
Yeah, it says save the green belt, stop logging old growth. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an actual tree hugger. Actual tree hugger. Yeah.
Did you see where those environmentalists superloot themselves to an oil tanker, to protest the mining and, refining of oil, not knowing that it was a biodiesel tanker for cooking? It was vegetable oil. It was cooking oil. So they super glued their hands to a tanker of vegetable oil.
Jeez.
The thing that they're, fighting to keep around.
The thing that they like. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Environmentalists are like flat earthers. Like they don't think about things very well. They're like their logic is flawed in so many ways that it's impossible to even explain how it's wrong to them. Like they like every single thing you try to bring up. I've seen people argue flat earthers, and it's just like they're so stupid that like you can't argue with them because they don't even have that level of cognitive thought to be able to process what you're saying. It's like the saying, never argue with a stupid person because he'll drag you down his level and beat you with experience.
Mhm.
Like you can't argue with people like that. It doesn't work. They're not smart enough to actually have a discussion.
If you want to beat me in a battle of stupidity, you've already lost.
And then if you try saying something stupid to them, they're like, well, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Like, they just
It's
agree with you.
I mean, something's off then. I mean, the levels are off. Something's not right.
Something's not right.
The wind pushed my ear about 2 degrees to the right, and no.
You know what's hilarious is they've actually got together and funded their own rocket to go into space to prove the Earth was flat, right? And they went up there and proved it was round and came back down and were like, something was wrong with our instruments. These readings are wrong. It's not lining up right. Like they just denied the evidence that they just proved. And then just kept going on with their lives. Like
it's like the Netflix documentary where they're like, if this is flat, the laser will line up perfectly with this hole. Like, no, it's about 2 feet higher.
Yeah,
something's wrong.
Something's wrong. So we must have messed up. Something's
we
right.
We gotta do another test. We gotta do another test.
Yeah.
Devin
does look pretty bougie
quiet.
drinking whiskey out of a wine glass.
You're very
honestly.
quiet.
What?
You're very quiet.
I'm quiet.
Can you tell me like what's like an action that you would do? Give me like an action you would do.
Pulse.
What's something you enjoy? What's an action you enjoy doing?
What's something I enjoy doing?
Like, I mean, if you'd really define it, I'd be like, I'd say like putting it into like a 4th grade level, it'd be like a verb.
Twerking.
A 4th grade level.
4th grade
and
level
a
verb.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Is that what it's calling for? A 4th grade level verb?
Dig.
Dig.
I like to dig.
Dig. Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
that works.
What'd you guys do this week?
I worked. I started drinking.
You did mention that.
Yeah, I started drinking again.
Nice.
Salute.
Must have been a bad week.
Hey, is your cup glass, Calvin?
Yes, my glass is glass.
Are you sure? Can we see if?
No, we cannot.
Are you sure? 'Cause I just want to look at it and see if it is.
It's not gonna happen.
Devin, is yours glass?
I'm gonna
Can
drink
you
off
look and
camera,
see
actually.
Devin, is this?
Oh, yep, it definitely is.
You
Oh,
sure?
yeah,
You sure?
here we
Is
go.
it this one right here? Is it?
Bunch of
Okay.
pagans.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is glass.
definitely
Awesome. That's cool. That's pretty sweet.
Calvin, your glass isn't, or your cup isn't glass?
It is.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know?
Because I can look at it with my eyes.
You can't just know that. Though.
Yeah, actually, if you just look at glass, you'll know it's glass.
You have to wear glasses, so I don't really trust.
That's
your
some
eyes.
bull. Nuh-uh. You can't
Yeah.
always tell glass is glass. You can't always tell that non-glass is not glass. So
Might be
you
plastic.
Can. You can tell.
No,
if
it might
you
be
know if
plastic.
you know what you're looking for, you can tell.
I guarantee I could find a plastic cup that looks like a glass.
I
cup.
like a
Nope.
plastic glass. We need to make a
Maybe a
we need to make a
picture
plastic
of it.
glass. That
A
needs to be
picture
our-
of it. A picture of it could be confusing, but in person, no, you can tell it's glass every time.
Some very thin glass that's like double insulated. You will not be able to tell that it's actually glass.
Yes,
Versus plastic.
Yep.
you will. You will be able to. I
No.
can, anyways.
Agree,
I think
disagree.
you guys are maybe just blind or something.
Mom's blind.
She was till she got LASIK.
Cool. I'm gonna get LASIK at some point. I guess
I want
Get
to,
rid of
but
these
it's
stupid things.
expensive.
it's not bad. Not bad
It's like
anymore.
it's like $3,000 per eye, dude.
Depending where you go. It's
Yeah,
going
I
to
don't-
college
I
in
also- I
What
Seattle.
about
don't-
Mexico?
I don't want to go to a place that's gonna make me blind.
No. The best place to go would be the college. Would
Mexico.
be the school. No, the school actually, because they're the ones being taught by the professionals. Like
Yeah,
showing
but the
them how to be-
professionals aren't performing it. The surgery, it's the amateurs. You got a kid in there that just started 3
Depending-
months ago cutting lasers into your eyes.
depending on the time you go and the class you get. You want to
Okay.
go to the end of semester.
Calvin went to school
So-
at one
so
time.
you're saying-
you want somebody like Calvin getting in there and working on your
So
eyes?
you're saying I have
No.
to
No.
research the curriculum of the school to know when they're about to graduate, so I can go in there so that I'm their final project? Is
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
say?
no, no. I'm saying
Like
final.
if I go
You
in there
don't
at the
want the
beginning of
final
the school
project.
year,
You don't want
then I'm
the
gonna
dude,
I'm gonna go blind.
See, you don't want the dude that's like, I'm gonna prove myself. I'm gonna get an A, because
I don't want someone
he's gonna
who
make
wants to
you
do well.
blind. That's
I
what's
want
gonna
someone
happen.
who wants to do poorly.
No. You want the guy that's just kind of he's doing it. Like he's the one. You know he's doing it. Like
I want the guy with a medical degree. That's what I want.
you want the not the stoner, but the stoner adjacent.
You don't get to go in and take
What about
your
the one
pick of
kid
the
that really
students.
smells weird? You know, like the kid that just kind of smells weird and like he has like his own group of friends. You don't want him working on your eyes.
You
Depends
don't
on
get
if
to
he says
pick which
Pokemon or
student
Digimon.
is gonna put lasers in your eyes.
He probably likes Digimon. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The smelly kid likes Digimon.
Okay, no, you don't want that. You don't want that one then.
Yeah, you don't want that.
I don't want any student to put lasers in my eyes. I want
not?
a professional.
What if the student is better than the professional?
That's statistically improbable.
Show me those statistics.
It's called common sense.
That a student would be
It's common sense.
No, so then it's not statistics.
That is the
it's,
school of
sense.
common sense statistically. Someone
It's
with,
not a school.
someone with more
it's not a school you can
experience-
go to.
Someone with more experience is statistically better than someone without experience. Statistically, that's how it works. I don't have to pull up a study that shows that. That's like asking me to show a study that proves that 8 is more than 5. Okay, you just know that. If you have 8 years experience versus 5 months experience, the person
But
that's
see-
got 8 years is going to do better than the person with 5 months.
No.
Statistically,
Common sense.
usually they will. Obviously, there's some prodigies and geniuses
Where
that
are
just
those
learn
statistics,
things,
though?
but you can't just go to a school and expect you're going to get a prodigy in lasers.
No. You can't say that.
You're going to get
but
some quack that just touched a laser for the first time last week. That's what you're going to get.
Maybe.
I would rather go to a doctor.
What if the guy that
You haven't
what if
been
the
to a
dude
doctor,
that got the
okay?
doctorate
So
though and has
go to one doctor first.
but what if the dude that has all the things, all the credentials, and he has the business? He's the freaking quack. He's the guy that like
that's
skated
improbable. That's improbable.
through. The amount of doctors that I have worked for that don't have as good of an education, or that were like, oh yeah, I kind of studied that. It would surprise you.
If I go to a laser eye institute that just does LASIK, I promise you, all the doctors there will have studied LASIK.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they might not be good doctors.
What kind of animals do they have LASIK on?
What animals have they done LASIK on?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Like, is the animal?
Are you just asking for an animal name?
No.
right now?
I'm like, I'm thinking about that. Like, what's the?
He wants an animal name for his Mad Lib. That's what he wants.
He wants an animal name.
No,
That's what he
no. I
wants.
actually was thinking like, so I like an ant because they do everything for animals. They do the same exact thing they do for us.
I don't know if they're
an
like
ant.
able to tell really if
No,
animals
ants
have...
don't. Ants are blind, you idiot.
Ants are not blind. first
Ants
of
are
all.
not
There are
blind.
two.
No, they're not.
They don't have. Yeah. They use
They have
they
eyes.
use senses. They use
They
senses.
have eyes. I promise you, they're not blind.
Yeah, they use senses.
They
No.
have they have mandibles and antennae, but they're not blind.
An actual
Dogs
animal.
can get LASIK.
Right. I'm saying, like, what animal do you think that they actually did though? Like,
I don't know because I can't think of how you would test if an animal had vision issues until they're actually blind. Like you can't make them read something to see if they are like.
I mean, if my
20
horse was
feet
running into a
nearsighted.
wall a little closer than it usually does, I feel like there might be something wrong with his vision.
No, because that would just be blindness at that point. Unless you can't fix blindness, LASIK fixes like a lower vision. So like human
Right.
vision tests, you have to read something. They can't just say, "Hey, can you see that thing over there?" And you say yes or no. Like you have to demonstrate you have awareness of what you're looking at. And I
Right.
don't know how you would do that with an animal.
There has to be some sort of step, though. There has to be some sort of way that they would
Then
judge.
how do dogs get LASIK?
They just shoot lasers at them for fun. I don't know, dude.
They just shoot lasers at the dogs.
No, I'm sure
Like,
there is some way
because
that they've
if you
tested on
think of the
animals before they went
that
to humans.
would get that, though, I feel like
So they-
horses would be the one that would get it
Why would it be horses?
because they're like the moneymakers.
Horses are not the money makers, and if a horse is having that many issues where it needs LASIK,
They just shoot it.
Like it's not making
Now,
money.
think
at
about it.
that point.
If it's a runner, if there's nothing else wrong with it besides his depth perception, you don't think that jockey would spend the money
No.
to LASIK that horse?
No.
No, LASIK.
I feel like they've done worse things for less. So
Okay, so they can tell if an animal has glaucoma. That's how
just
they
give it
do
a lot of weed and see how it reacts.
No, that's not what I said.
Well, that's the prescription for glaucoma.
Is marijuana?
Yeah.
Glaucoma is caused by too much fluid in the eyes.
Yeah, you smoke much pot, and your
It's
fluid kind of dissipates.
increased eye pressure.
That's how it goes.
No, it's lasers.
No, it's
Also
marijuana.
cataracts.
It's marijuana horses.
Cataracts are also another thing you can just tell if someone has.
Oh, cataract sucks.
So that's what they're able to do laser eye surgery on dogs because they can just see if they have glaucoma or cataracts. It's about $5,000 per dog.
$5,000 per dog. I'll give you 2 per dog.
And they're also it's not
I'll give you the dog.
It's not the same procedure as LASIK,
Oh, cool.
but it is a laser eye surgery. So I don't know if LASIK was actually tested on. I don't know how LASIK was tested on animals, or
How
if
do you
it,
know
or
it's
if it,
tested
or
on
if it even
animals?
was. Yeah, I don't know.
Why would it have been tested on animals?
Because who's going to be the first dude that lines up to get laser shot in his eyes?
Somebody who got paid a lot of money.
Maybe. I feel like if it was that easy, they wouldn't
How
have
do you think that
animal
would
testing
feel,
in the
though?
first place.
Get laser shot in your eyes. What do you think it would feel like? Because I feel like it'd be like Bernie. Like, what do you think?
Oh, cool. There's actually the invention of LASIK. The guy used the laser first on cadavers,
Oh, see,
used it first on corpses to try to fix their eyes, which I don't know how you could tell if you fixed it or not. That doesn't make sense, personally. I feel like that's
Have
just
you not
seeing
watched Wild Wild West? You shine
That's just seeing-
light through their eyeball, and you see the upside down image on the wall like a projector.
Okay, but that's not a laser, first of all.
that's a good
No,
reference.
but it would be
Okay.
blurry, and then you do use the laser on it, and bam, now it's clear.
You're saying like you take the eyeball out of the skull and you put it up to a projector and you see
No,
if
no,
the
you just
image
cut the-
that shoots through it is clear or
You
not?
leave the eyes where they are, and you just cut the back of the head off.
I feel like it'd be easier to take the eye out than cut a hole through the skull.
It seemed like the first LASIK procedure was on cows, actually.
Oh, really?
Cows? Where are you seeing this?
Do you? You know what's happening?
This says that
What's happening?
the invention of the excimer laser in 1970 was someone who took great interest in it was Stephen L. Trokel, researcher from
Yeah.
Columbia University.
How do you
He
think his
used
skin
it
felt?
first on animal and human cadavers, and then he tested it on living animals. But it doesn't say what animal he tested it on.
It was probably cow.
I think it was cows.
It was cows.
Where's the beef?
So again, How do you think it felt?
I guess it was cows. How do you think it felt to have lasers in your
You
eyes?
guess it was it felt cows. It felt cows. Yeah, like what do you think it felt like?
It's painless.
Right, but it's painless now. But the cows that he had done some experiments on.
Well, because there's no nerve endings in your eyeballs. It's painless.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, other than pain, though, what there's other feelings than pain.
I mean, there was probably some discomfort because they probably had to like make sure their eyelids stayed open during
Right.
the
So, like,
procedure.
what do you think?
So there
you
was
would
some
feel
dryness of
if
the
you
eyes.
if you had like your eye pried open and a laser being shot into your eye.
I don't think
if it's-
that the cow would understand it was a laser. I think
No.
they would
I'm
just think
saying
it was a
you.
bright light.
I'm saying you as a person, Devin too. If your eye was pried open and you're getting this done, and you get pressure like the super little air thing they do to your eyeball, I'm sure.
Sure,
that still
to
happens.
make you like dilate and stuff.
Have you had go after nothing? Have you had the new little thing where it's like that little, it's like a little a cotton ball they put in the little thing and just kind of like burst
No one's
fires
ever
your
dabbed
eyeball?
a cotton ball in my eye before. Nope. Mm-mm.
No, it's a you said
My
the
eyes are
stupid
perfect.
little like thing that blows the shot of air into your eyeball. that
Yeah,
makes you
it's
flinch
just a
every time?
tube.
Okay, this new thing they have, it's this little. It looks like a tooth flosser actually, and they put it in this thing, and it like beats your eye like 75 times for like a second.
I don't like that.
You'd hardly ever feel it. It's weird, but it's like,
I'd
Yeah.
rather do the air.
yeah, it's odd. So what do you think it would feel besides the? I mean, obviously pain would not be there because there's no nerve endings.
So are we
That,
looking
like-
for an adjective? Is what you're looking for?
No, but I'm seriously wondering.
You're holding a pencil. And you keep
I
looking down at your
always
Mad
hold a
Libs.
pencil. I'm always holding a pencil. Plus, I'm looking.
You're looking
know what I'm
directly
looking
at your
down
Mad
at?
Libs.
Maybe I'm just real horny right now when I'm trying to
It's
adjust
Mad
things.
Libs.
You don't
dude.
know.
I can tell. He wants an adjective. Okay, that's what.
Fine, give me a damn adjective, both of you. Somebody.
We're gonna go. An adjective describes a noun, right?
I freaking have been like baiting you for the past like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
I know. I can
exactly
tell.
how. Like I even described what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like describe something or somebody lumpy, soft, ugly, messy. How would it feel? What's the feeling of this thing? Describe it. Describe how something feels.
It describes a noun. That's what adjective is.
Describe something or somebody.
A noun.
Nostalgic.
Nostalgic.
I don't think nostalgic is an adjective. Is it?
Is it? I don't know.
It
What that, is it?
It
Okay.
is.
It is. But here, I'll give
Okay,
you another one.
that'll work.
You want another one?
No,
I'll
no,
give
no,
you
that
another
works.
Nostalgic works. Nostalgic is fine.
It's not going to be spelled right, but it's there.
You can put down dirty if you want.
Nostalgic works.
Put down horny if you want.
It works great. I said hernia. So
You said hernia.
I
Spicy.
said hernia. Hernia. I'm a horny.
Herny.
A hernia. A hernia.
A herny gurney.
Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you for about 5 more things, maybe.
Okay.
in the
How about we just
next
ask
5
them
minutes.
now, and then we'll tell
Because
you.
I want to do a thing.
We're gonna keep calling you out that you just want something
Well, I
for
don't
your
care.
your Mad Lib.
Well, I'm keeping my bit going, so.
It's funny. I think it's on. This is a fun bit to ruin for me. I'm enjoying being
You're not-
like he just wants an
Hey,
adjective,
you
guys.
think you're ruining it though, but you're not. You're really not.
Well, I know that I'm hilarious, but I know I know that what you're trying to do, which is baiting us into giving you the Mad Libs, I am directly ruining.
I mean, I am a master at baiting people.
You're a
so-
master baiter.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm a
I've seen
master
that
at
movie as well.
baiting.
I've seen that
What
movie. Bob the Butler.
I have not seen this movie.
That's what that joke is from.
Hey, Devin, have you seen Bob the Butler?
I've never seen Bob the Butler.
Calvin, what's Bob the Butler?
It's a movie about a guy named Bob who tries to get a bunch of jobs and he keeps failing and he's going through the list of jobs alphabetically. So he's all the way down to butler, which is at the bottom of the B's. He becomes a butler. And the guy that he's working for, the
That sounds like a
family,
terrible
the
movie.
family he's working for has a kid.
Oh, it was on Disney Channel. This makes
has a
lot of
kid
sense.
named Bates. The kid's name is Bates. and so he has to call him Master Bates.
Wait, what is this on?
There's no.
Is this Disney?
It's Bob the Butler.
It was on Disney.
Bob the...
The crap that people got away with in the 90s and early 2000s for Disney.
It had
I mean-
Tom Green. Tom Green was the main guy.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Never mind.
Why you say it's on? It was on Disney.
It was on Disney.
Like directed by Disney, or just showed up on Disney Channel, or what? Like,
It was originally planned to be released in theaters with a PG-13 rating, but instead was aired on the Disney Channel on a PG rating.
interesting.
With a PG rating.
What?
Because it is rated PG-13 on IMDb.
It was a PG-13 that got...
It is a PG-13 movie.
That's a weird thing, too. Do you guys remember the movie The Fountain? It had,
No.
freaking, Wolverine. Hugh
I don't
Jackman.
know the movie, but
Hugh Jackman.
I know
Hugh
of it.
Jackman.
Yeah. So it was like this weird thing where he like lost his wife, and it was kind of a boring movie. I need to watch it again because I don't remember it completely. But it was one of those ones that was rated R. Then when it came out in theaters, it was PG-13. And then after we saw it, and then it came out in video, it was rated R. And I was like, what? What happened with the rating system here? And that's what happened. It was an R-rated movie, and then for some reason, when it went to theaters, it was PG-13, and then it got re-released, or when it got released on video, it was
Like
R.
they're like a director's cut or something.
No, it like something screwed up in
The rating changed.
but it wasn't a movie that needed to be rated R either. There was nothing in it. Like there was no nudity. There was like one F word. There was like nothing. Like it literally was a PG-13 movie. I don't know. It was real weird. I don't know.
Yeah, this is Bob the Butler is PG-13 as far as IMDb is concerned.
Wikipedia just said it was PG.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well. Wikipedia said it was released on Disney Channel as PG, but maybe it then got released on DVD as not that, because there's literally like nudity in it.
I don't know what to tell you then, man.
Can I get a multiple of something alive?
A multiple of something alive?
Meerkats.
Yeah. Works.
Interestingly enough, that factoid on Wikipedia has no source backing up its claim. So
Yeah,
Nice.
That makes a lot of sense then.
What's an action you guys want to do? What's up? You want to do what? Okay, so now I'm baiting you, yes, but like what actually is something that you like a physical thing that you would like to learn how to do?
fence.
Fence? How about you, Devin? Like an actual physical thing, like an actual action.
Actual action, actual physical thing.
Yeah,
Hunt.
hunt. All right.
You want to learn how to hunt?
Yeah. Do you know how to hunt, Calvin?
Yeah, you just kill things,
No. it's
and then
way
you
more
take
than
off all of its skin, and you cut up all of its meat, and you put it in your backpack, and you drive home. That's how you hunt.
that. I don't think it's that easy, buddy.
I just described the steps specifically.
Yeah. You don't know how to do any of it, though.
How hard could it be?
Okay. We're getting close to time for I need these things. I'm gonna be blunt with this one. I need 2 adjectives,
2 adjectives.
but give it to me in the next 30 seconds. Don't do it just like right off the dome. But think about it for a second.
I feel like 30 seconds is right off the dome.
one from each of you, or I mean, a little more
one
time, but I want
adjective from each
I want
of
one,
us.
one from each of you. So think about it.
Squishy.
Flagrant.
Flagrant.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That is a good adjective. Props for
See,
that.
I'm better than you.
Props for that adjective, Devin.
And what was yours again, Calvin?
Squishy.
Squish.
Nobody even remembers Calvin's.
Squishy is great.
Squishy.
Squishy.
Alright. Cool. All right. Oh yeah. I'm liking. I opened this beer. I opened a new one. So this is one I bought a while ago. So when I was starting to drink, I would have this one. This is a Silver Moon Brewing Mango Days Mango Pale Ale. 6%, brewed with real mangoes and natural mango flavors.
If we ever do a sober episode,
Ooh.
I do actually have something in my fridge that I'm saving for it.
We could have done a sober episode in the last 4 months.
No.
We have had ample
Now-
time to do a
You're
sober
right,
episode.
Calvin. You're right. I think our next episode should be a sober.
No,
episode.
it has to be
I
like
think you're right.
it has to be an episode where we have somebody on who can't drink. Like as a guest. Like if we have someone who's under 21.
Can't because okay, I'm gonna say can't because
As
they're
a-
not
they're
21, or
minor.
can't because if they did, they would just like go off. and
No,
does,
it's like
kill
they're
themselves.
minor, like they legally can't have alcohol publicly, and then we just all have something.
That killed
non-alcoholic.
monetization though a little bit, having a minor on.
Well, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be under 18. It has to be under 21, so they could be 18, 19, or 20, and then it's not a minor. So
Just some
they have
interesting
very
facts that he knows about
specific
the law.
standards. What? You're surprised I know the law?
You know a lot
No, I
about
said
the
these
laws regarding
interesting-
minors.
These interesting facts.
I know a
about
lot
the
of things.
law.
I know a lot of things. I don't know all the names for different minor attractions. Some
That's
people
good.
do.
I don't know any really.
You know at least one. Most people know at least one.
Not call them
But there's-
pedophiles. They're
yeah.
nothing other than pedophiles. There's
Right.
nothing other than pedos,
Well, there is.
pedophiles. No,
There is. That's what I'm
Mm-mm.
saying.
no, mm-mm.
Yeah,
No,
because
there's
that only
Nope.
specifies a specific age range. Technically, there's like 5 names for
What
different
are some of them?
files.
Oh,
What are some of them? Go ahead.
I'll have to Google it. I don't know.
No,
oh,
I think you
you
know.
said
I
all
think
the
you know
don't-
one
you
or
said
two off the
you
dome.
I
could've done
just
it
said I
right-
don't know them all.
Oh,
That's what I just said.
But you know
I
more
just-
But you've
okay.
seen
You don't know
them.
all
I
of
have
them, but
seen
you
them.
know more than one.
I know that there is more than one because I've read them. I can't remember
Mhm.
what they're called. That's what I'm
He
saying.
knows. He knows, Devin. He knows. He
He
knows so
knows.
hard.
He knows.
He knows. That's fake typing.
I
right
don't
now.
know.
He's typing in like, why the hell am I even talking to these people? I know these words.
No,
that I'm
I
trying to
don't.
Google
I have
right
to
now,
look it up.
And I'm pretending.
So a
to Google it.
pedophile is only between ages 11 and 14. There's also a hebephile.
Hebophile?
Yes, which is
like young plants.
oh no, sorry that's
Sorry,
just,
herbophile. Sorry, right?
that's a proposed term. Now I need to. I don't even know.
I don't even know what that is. Hebephile?
Ephebephile.
Ephebephile?
That's another one. EPHE bophile. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Just bophile.
I need to Google that term specifically.
I don't know.
Bophile.
Man, the end of this episode took a real turn.
So that's between ages 15 and 19. Mid to late adolescence. An ephebephile. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different terms technically.
I feel like that's describing like the range that you like.
Yeah, no, it
Okay.
describes the primary sexual interest of somebody ages 15 to 19.
Oh,
So,
okay.
like,
weird.
So like if somebody is 18 or someone's 17, right?
Mhm.
And they would say, "Yeah, I date someone 15 to 19." Technically, they're an ephebephile. Like even though that would be like their regular age range.
Hey, I see you got your skybacks on your thing now.
Yeah, I found it.
Where was it at?
It was on the floor
Oh.
in a pile of garbage.
Okay.
With the ruined $70 box.
That's just a box that anyone would get if they bought something from Microsoft. It's not like it's a fancy box. If you buy anything from the Halo store, it's going to come in a Halo box. It's just a print on cardboard. You're making that face, but did you look it up? Did you do any research? Do you know specifically that box is worth $60? Because I don't think it is.
It might have
I
been.
don't think it is.
It could have been.
It could have been worth a lot of money. I held that for a long time.
I was really proud of you.
Thank you.
I was just about to get to the point wondering if you lagged. So
I was close. I was very close. So it looks like we're getting real close to when we need to wrap this very secondary enthusiastic episode up here.
Secondary enthusiastic.
Yeah, because we're so fun and awesome.
Because Devin was just checked out the whole time.
So with your guys'
Thanks.
suspicions, yes, I have been trying to write a Mad Lib.
no way.
I have been doing a Mad Lib,
Holy cow!
not a sad lib because it's not sad. These are
It's an angry lib.
no, these are good ones. This in fact is the Fear Factor Mad Lib that
I'm glad I was giving you words like puss and squishy.
You did, but I used one of those.
You used both of them.
So this one, actually, should we do the closing and then end on the Mad Lib?
We have a closing.
Should we do our we're at about our hour,
Sure,
so
why
let's
not?
go ahead
Sure,
and do an
why
ending,
not?
and
Why
then
not?
we'll end on that and see how everybody feels, how comfortable they are afterwards. So hey everybody, hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing good. Sitting
Hope
here
you're
with us,
bussin'.
listening or watching.
Bussin'.
Well, thank you for being here for this past hour or so at Beers Per Minute, where we have
Why-
fun, we
why-
drink beers, and there's minutes. There's about 60 of them or more.
Why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like what? What?
Like all like in an
what-
undertone.
Why are you looking like the way you do?
Why do I look like I am? Because I is?
It's because you're on this show, this awesome show called Beers Per Minute. And you know what, everybody? We thank you so much for listening, and just wish you would come back next week. Give us another like. Give us another listen. Maybe a couple stars.
I wish you would join our Discord.
Do that too.
That's the thing that I want the most.
Calvin wants you to do that. Go ahead and do that. But just listen. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Subscribe to the Beers Per Minute channel, please. Also, go buy some Dubby, because they're an amazing energy drink company
Yes.
that gives us energy for these awesome episodes that you're getting now. Also, go listen to Wired and Weird. Jeremiah Hughes, Big Steve. Good stuff. Comedians out of Aberdeen. Go listen to them. We have one more shout out, I think, right?
I was in Aberdeen today.
Only one more. You were in Aberdeen.
Mhm.
That's cool. We want to thank Dusty Cubby for the use of their song Croissant off the album.
Croissant.
I set that up.
Fair
Nope.
enough.
All right, there we go. All right. It laid up, took a bit. I was going for a 5-pointer, so it just took a minute for it to get
Yeah, for sure.
You're-
For sure.
Why were you so quiet? though?
into the hoop. But yeah, go listen to Fair Enough and all their new stuff too. Catch them when they're coming into Seattle and your surrounding areas as well. And go listen to Spud Davenport. He's amazing. Go listen to his new album, Songs for the Cynical. So guys, again, I have this Mad Lib. It's Fear Factor Mad Lib. And I have to pee really bad, so we're going to see how this goes, because it's throwing my concentration off real bad. Here we go. Mad Libs, Fear Factor. To fear or not to fear.
Okay.
Hang on tight, because you're about to squelch.
Can't read his own
wait,
writing.
No, wait.
He can't
what was
read
the
his
word?
own writing. Squelch.
Yes, squelch. I couldn't remember the word because I added an S.
He
to
can't
it.
read
Squelch,
his own writing.
To squelch. I can't remember the word.
Start it over. Start it
I
over.
can't remember
Start
the
it
word.
over. Go.
Did
go,
you
go.
not write the word down? Just read
I
the
did.
word.
I can't. Your words are hard. All right.
You wrote it down.
I did wrote it down. All right. Again, take 2. Hang on tight, because you're about to squelch the most disgusting aborigines around. Whether you're eating a giant snail or being buried in live horses, you'll have some serious fear factor fun. On the show, players race to dig the grossest things you've ever seen. Every episode brings something nostalgic and new. Like diving into... I forgot a word! Damn it!
Oh, no. Go. What is it? Hurry. Diving into a what?
A large... Oh, no, darn, that's wrong word. Wrong word. That was that. I looked at the wrong spot. It's a noun. Give me a noun.
Government.
Diving into a government full of dirty urine and putting wiggling muskrats into your mouth. You'll have to fence
That's not what I
wild
said. It
animals.
was- I said meerkats, not muskrats.
Oh,
Muskrats is better.
muskrats, meerkats. Muskrats or meerkats into your mouth. Wriggling muskrats or meerkats into your mouth. You'll have to fence wild animals and twerk squeamishly or squeamish body parts. One thing's for sure. If you can do these flagrant stunts, fear is not a factor for you.
Nice.
Next week,
Very
episode
nice.
2
Classy. Next
Of-
week we're gonna have a draft because
of-
Swall will be back.
of Fear Factor Mad Libs.
Gonna get a little bit drafty in here.
Are we good? We all leaving.
This is Devin. This is Devin saying the
Absolutely.
This
episode
is
was
Devin
mid.
being.
Devin
he's-
says
mhm.
that was mid.
We still have a post show to do, don't we?
Hey everybody.
I think I think we should do all of our
Bye.
The final sip.
bye.
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 Just keep telling yourself it will be okay. It's still gonna be raining outside. Maybe one day I will move back home and stay. At least that's what I say in my mind.
Beers Per Minute has been presented by Stupid Mythic Forest. New episodes come out on Wednesday at 8 a.m. Don't forget to rate and subscribe so you never miss a thing.
It's not wasting my time. Staying at times. My midlife crisis never die.
Stupid